Mohammed graced the climate change conference that brought together young people from different countries in Africa and beyond in mobilizing youth on climate change. The conference that came to a close today has been ongoing at Kenyatta University for the past 2 weeks, with more than 285 physical participants and more than 600 participants virtually from different 45 countries.
Among the problems plaguing African countries and beyond is climate change. This is due to human activities which lead to this dangerous situation that is a threat to the whole world. In an effort to combat climate change, Nairobi Summer School, in collaboration with Kenyatta University, organized a 2-week international conference to sensitize young people on climate justice.
The aspect of this coming together in this summer school was all about to fight on climate justice, and indeed we've come with many resolutions for the 2 weeks we've been here. We've worked out through different modules that were discussed, and we anticipate that out of this summer school we're going to give a good resolution to our problems to climate change and climate justice.
At the conference, young people identified the challenges facing climate change in different countries around the world, as well as finding solutions to those challenges.
Climate justice needs urgent action through all the challenges we have. There is poverty-driven zones. We have all aspects of people suffering, people going hungry, countries declaring climate change as a problem, as a national disaster. And through all these challenges, we want to come together and find solutions.
Young people are encouraged to take responsibility for caring the environment without waiting for direction, and more than 285 participants received certificate for completing studies in Nairobi Summer School.
The environment is a collective responsibility of each and every person, not I myself alone, not you yourself alone, not our leaders themselves alone, but all across the divides and each and every individual who is responsible on taking the mandate of the environment.
Representing the Vice Chancellor of Kenyatta University, Deputy Vice Chancellor Professor Paul Okema urged the youth to take care of the environment, adding that Kenyatta University is ready to work with stakeholders in combating climate change.
I must say that traditionally, summer schools have been organized solely by institutions of higher learning. But we are witnessing a unique summer school that has been jointly organized by Kenyatta University as a higher institution of learning and JAPCA as a civil society organization.
Activists also used the end of conference to address journalists on their concern about a call to postpone their 26th COP, which is scheduled for November this year.
We are deeply concerned by the calls to postpone COP26 scheduled to take place in Glasgow in November 2021. That would be the second year in a row that critical negotiations, decisions and action are put off.
The United Nations Deputy Secretary General Ambassador Amina Mohammed, who addressed the conference online, assured activists that the United Nations will give them full support in the fight against climate change. George Mapesa, KUTV.
Well, thank you very much, George Mapesa, the man with the money there, with the report on what is happening in matters of climate change. Kenya has recorded 511 new cases of COVID-19. Manchester United is on top of the EPL table and Chelsea are struggling. That and much more is happening in